What's up guys, Strategy here, and I just wanted to give you a really quick playthrough on how to get to the Forest Edge dungeon and tips along the way getting to this dungeon. It's relatively difficult in some aspects, some of the enemies can one-shot you pretty frequently, and there's an annoying mechanic near the end requiring you to use a teleport trap to continue onward. I'm going to be going through the whole entire dungeon here. There will be some things that'll be different in my game compared to yours, considering I already beat the game. For those of you that don't know, a bomber automation will blow up if you kill them, but even if you end up killing them, be very careful because running over their dead body can kill you. Some information for getting past this room is to deal with the snipers first. When you walk in, be careful about running in too far because they'll instantly shoot you dead and they go right there. I would recommend bringing a sniper rifle and triggering the spawn, then playing around the doorway to kill them off there. This room is relatively straightforward. Go through, get through the go up this little ledge here, kill the enemy in here. You can run past this enemy considering the door's already open, but it's not really much of a hassle to kill him. He's alone now. Doesn't really matter at that point. This is another room where you have to be careful about peeking early. There's a sniper in here as well that walks across here that will end up one-shotting you if you're not careful. After that, you shouldn't have too much trouble. It's a couple of handgun drones and barrage in the most part. A little bit more difficulty as you go in, but not too unreasonable compared to the rest of the dungeon. From this point, you want to be a little careful, again with sniper drones. To get to this point, there will be a sniper that will spawn in and try to shoot you. I would recommend, if you don't have hyper awareness or something to dodge it, start by sprinting off so you can sprint to the side and dodge it, avoiding the one shot. After that, it's relatively easy clearing out the barrage and automation. Another sniper here for you to take care of, so like I said before, just be a little careful and you can take them out with no problem. Once you get to this point, you want to avoid the right room for now, considering you're going to have to come back if you don't go through the left room first. So get into this room, quickly deal with the Nephilim replica. Relatively easy to deal with. You'll use a stomp, you can jump to avoid the stagger once you're close enough, then just run around shooting him in the back. Now that you've killed him, this door here will open up. You can turn on the terminal, doing one of the things that you need to get to the boss room of this dungeon. Mine is already green since I've run this dungeon and completed the story, but on your playthrough it will be red, so you go ahead and activate it. Nothing else worthwhile in this room. Continue on to the rest of the point. This is one of the more difficult rooms in the dungeon since there's a considerable amount of light to it that can give you problems. You just want to take this room relatively slow and deal with the life affiliates as they spawn. Be careful because if they crit you, they will one-shot you to the head. Generally, no matter how high your vitality is, if you're doing a common build, you're most likely not going to have high enough vitality to survive a headshot from them. Life affiliates are relatively easy to take on since they're always walking, but just be a little careful. At this point, just like I said before, be careful with the life affiliates. You'll take this room out easy. Life affiliates will die relatively quickly. If they don't, play safe against them. Try to avoid putting yourself in a position where this affiliate can end up shooting you easily. You should be able to take them out relatively quickly. If you're still having trouble with them at this point, I would recommend turning on the auto aim assist and then strafing left and right to try and dodge someone. Other than that, bursting them quickly will help you. Grab the treasure chest here, just be careful with the explosive trap. This room is also relatively easy to flip. You can kill the sniper before he even aggroes on you. Then the shield automation. It's also possible to run past a shield automation. They don't chase you, so just put up like a punch. This is a part in the dungeon where some players end up getting stuck. Grab this here. Really quick. Go ahead and grab it. This room is not that hard to deal with. You just be careful for these drones since they launch paralyzing bolts. If hit by it, it'll pretty much CC lock you. If you really big danger about this room, that's about it. Most other things have projectiles, so they can dodge relatively quickly. Healers you can kill. The guys that are floating in the middle, you can just stagger them and they'll fall to their death. You won't have to worry about killing them. The weapon drops in here aren't that good, so I wouldn't recommend farming it for weapons. Once you get to this point, this door will be locked, and this is something that confuses a lot of players, considering no other way to open the door by just running around mindlessly. Once you make it past the room with the facilities, most of the dungeon is at that point. Just a couple of recon units. Oh, nothing to be really too afraid of. From this point, you can choose either location to go to, but in front of this ammo cache, there's a teleporter trap that'll put you in the room that you need to go to advance further on. Continue on that way, you will just reach a dead end with another locked door. Can't progress further because you need to activate another terminal. The terminal is only accessible from rooms by going to the teleporter trap either here or there. Grab the rest of the treasure boxes in the room. Once you're in this room, just deal with the robots really quickly, and this door will open up here. Go ahead and activate this terminal, and you'll be able to continue on to the dungeon. Now that you're back in this room, you can go ahead and grab whatever you didn't grab before. You on. Careful for the sniper here. He's really the only room. The rest you can go quickly. So this is what I was talking about before, where there being another teleporter trap. If you take this teleporter trap, it'll be the same result as the ammo trap there. Doesn't matter which one you take, you just need to take one of them so you can go ahead and get into that room. After that, the rest of the dungeon is easy. There's no more enemies going on except for the boss. Continue on towards the boss fight. Not a hard boss fight, but it can be difficult if you don't know how to fight these enemies that well. One of the B-type boss fights. The horn being the... So there's a couple of ways you can go about this boss fight. One of the best ways I would recommend fighting him is by keeping your distance. When he does his charge attack, you can't dodge the attack until the very last second. You can try to stun lock him. Hitting him in the horns will put him on the floor. It'll allow for easy crits. It'll prevent him from calling for backup when his health is low. As you see, it's relatively easy to unlock if you have enough burst aim. If you don't, then there's a couple of things you can do to get past him. At this point, you'll summon 2 allies that can be really annoying to fight. I like fighting in this room since it's open and there's some pillars that you can use to hide behind. When he does attacks like that, you can use the aim lock to help you fight him. But I recommend just running around. The delinquents, they're relatively self-explanatory. You just have to be careful before getting ganged up on. Multiple of them charge, and from different angles, you're most likely going to get hit. For him, keep your distance the main thing, and when he starts to get close, initiate your sprint so you can get your speed up. Because he can hit you if you try to start your speed up too late, and this attack can hit you multiple times. That attack, the easiest way to dodge is by running to the side, staying away from getting too close to him. That fireball wouldn't hit me there, but the AI got in the way. Trying to get him to do his charge attacks, and it's something annoying for a lot of players. And it's not as hard to dodge as people think, you just have to be careful. Besides that, the boss is relatively straightforward, and once you're done killing him, as the fight progresses on, you can also run through here. I don't know if you can continue to run forever, and if he'll despawn eventually, because every time I've beaten this boss, I just fought him in this. He's not doing his charge attack. He's going to bring him low enough to bring in another Manhunter, but no. With his delinquents, like I said before, just keep running around them. That's the main way to deal with them. The AI will eventually take aggro of one of them. If they don't take aggro, just keep running until they do. Just trying to deal with the end of the boss, and then the delinquents can be very difficult. I like to initiate the attack for them, so I can gain some space away from them, and then keep running away. Relatively easy to kill, they're not high level, depending on how far you are in the game. But compared to the boss, they'll be considerably lower level. Kill him, you're pretty much done with the dungeon. You can grab your drop. Not a hard dungeon. Could be considered one of the more difficult ones in the, but there's some that are harder due to the affiliate spawn rates and just how many there are total. Once you get through here, you're done with the dungeon, you have your key card, and you can continue on with the story. Found this useful at all, consider subscribing or leaving a like. I am planning to release more content for this. If you want, check me out on Twitch or on Discord. Links will be in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a great day, guys.